My name is Becca, this is MakingLARP, and today I'm going to show you how to make liqueur from a kit. For this make I'm using vodka, the easy base liqueur mix and coffee liqueur flavouring. Both the mix and the flavouring are from Essencia. You will also need a measuring jug, somewhere to mix it, and bottles for pouring the finished liqueur into, and obviously a funnel for pouring it with. Ideally, all of these things should be sterilised in advance with at least hot water. To start, you will need 720 millilitres of your vodka or grain alcohol. You will then also need 450 millilitres of the easy base liqueur mix, or follow the instructions for using sugar and liquid glucose. After which you will then add the flavour and mix it all together as best as you can. I used a little bit of water in order to wash out the jug and bottle and get the last little bits of flavour and glucose. Once everything nice and mixed, you'll then want to pour it into bottles for consumption. This is also a good time to plan out any decorations / labels you want to apply to the bottles to let people know what it is. I highly recommend the site beerlaborizer.com or their sister site Jam Laborizer for this. As you can tell from the video, I didn't use coffee filters to filter the liqueur this time, as it did not contain any fruit or sweet parts left in it. And the box does say that you should age it for 7 days, but that is drinkable straight away.
Hope you've enjoyed the instructions there. This is my first time using these kits, so it was very interesting to me to see how quickly you were able to make the product. I have to admit that for the money you're paying for all the different ingredients, the flavouring I got was just under £3, and that was slightly cheaper than the other flavourings. The bottle is about £5 and you would get 2 uses out of it, and obviously your vodka you're probably looking at about £10 worth. So you're looking at about £15 with product for maybe an extra 500 millilitres than what you would get if you just bought a bottle of coffee liqueur. So the financial savings aren't fantastic. These flavourings are actually designed to use with grain alcohol from a still, but these are technically illegal in the UK. I'm not sure on the details because it's something I'm not really wanting to get into, but if you are in an area where those are not ethically / legally murky, obviously that would reduce the costs of the alcohol and therefore your overall product by lots. On a taste test, I have to say that it tastes delicious, even half an hour from being made, and it does really taste of coffee, so I highly recommend the brand in terms of flavouring. I will say what really interested me is the sort of concoctions you can come up with. For me, my favourite base for a lot of my favourite liqueurs is actually whiskey. I'm assuming they've recommended vodka because, like the grain alcohol, it doesn't have an existing taste, and they do sell flavourings to take a vodka to a light rum flavouring or a dark rum flavouring or a whiskey flavouring. But I'm strongly considering taking actual whiskey as the base alcohol and then mixing in some form of spice flavouring or cinnamon to make fireball or guava type drinks. And I'm sure if you're interested in that sort of thing, you could really get into the fine details of making your own perfect ideal whiskey or whatever with all the different flavourings available. Obviously, as displayed in the instructions, the other method would be to make some sort of simple syrup, which acts as your liquid glucose, and you're then adding sugar as well, and that would give you the same sort of liqueur consistency. I'd like to point out that the company does also make a base for cream liqueurs. I haven't tried that myself because I'm not the biggest fan of cream-based drinks, other than occasionally like some Baileys in my coffee. But if you're into those kind of liqueurs, again, you've got the option there of then playing with different flavouring combinations. All in all, I give it a big thumbs up. It was quick, easy and fun to do. If you are interested in doing more recipes from scratch rather than using a kit, my wife has just released a video on her channel, Dungeons and Drinking, which is all about limoncello, which I will put as the recommended video at the end of this. And of course, I put all of her videos under my The Wife playlist if you are on a mobile device and can't click on the annotations. Thank you for watching this. I hope those of you for whom LARP season has already started or is about to start, that you have a fantastic time. I'm sure I'll see some of you on the field at the LT Moot 1 this weekend. Take care.
I'm like, this is amazing because he didn't die and I helped him not die.